Hey guys, welcome back to Easeldoesitstudio. So today, we are going to make a box, and we are going to end up adding the elephants to it. I don't know exactly where I'm going to adhere them, but we will figure that out once this is cured. So I have mixed up 16 ounces of the Bond Craftor 1-to-1, and we are going to, because I'm going through that blingy phase, you know, we're going to do black with black glitter. So let me just get this here. So basically, I'm gonna have to get a new one of these because I had let it cure and the stuff doesn't peel off. So I just prop it up like that so that it can drip, and then I just snip the drips off the bottom. You know, it is what it is. That's what happens when you get lazy, you know, like sometimes I get. So let's, oh, and I did find my other spatulas. They were in my cabinet where, you know, I was organized. All right, I'm not going to use my brand new scraper. I'm going to use another one because we are going to be using this Saya craft glitter. It's black. I got this, I believe, on Amazon, and it has like a little bit of a color shift to it, like a green. So we're going to put that in the black epoxy. So I know I didn't scrape my sides, but we're going to be adding the black resin and the glitter, so I'll have a chance to mix it all in at that point. So just kind of saving a step here. And we probably will be adding some color with bling. I don't know yet. But, all right, so that's still like a little transparent, but that's fine because we're going to be adding a whole bunch of this glitter. So we're definitely going to be using the clear glue. So those of you that don't know what that does, it helps suspend the glitter in your resin so it doesn't all sink. So we're going to pour that. I'm going to see how that looks. I'm pretty sure we're going to need more, but to get it started and get it, you know, all stirred in, that's really pretty. Look at that. Thought I missed the bowl or the pot or whatever it's called. All right. All right, I think that is going to be good. So I had written on the box, it takes 12 ounces. On the cover, it says 4. So I went with the 16. Actually, I have 17. But I'm like, was it 12 combined or separate? So I don't know. We will soon be finding out. Let me grab my clear glue, and we're going to put 17 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and a drip, 15, 16, 17. So even though some were a little bit more than a drop, that is fine. The cover I'm not too worried about. It's the base that I want to make sure that it stays suspended. Oh yeah, look at that big gloopy. All right. Now, normally I would have split this up, but because we're only doing one thing to start, I didn't have to worry about it. All right, so let's get that poured. And if I do have too much, well, I will find something else. So I am just gonna pick this up, and this has the wooden frame, but I want to squeeze that bottom a little bit to make sure that there are like no bubbles around the corners. For some reason, I'm thinking it was 12 altogether, guys. I mean, I know the glitter displaces some, but not that much. All right, so I'm going to finish filling that after. I want to get my cover going. And this is going to be the top. Most molds are inside out. Well, this one is not. All right. That is domed. Oh, well, maybe I guess I was right. I have a little bit extra, but okay. So let's see here. And we have got probably an ounce. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take the silver glitter like I did. I'm going to put it in the elephants, and we're going to pour 2 more, but I'm going to pour them in black, and that way we will be able to see the difference on the 2. Silver glitter. Okay. And I'm not even gonna, I'll just do them in just straight silver. And that way, because I'm not quite sure which way I'm going on this box to finish it. So this way here, I know that I will have, you know, enough pieces. And then, you know, we'll be able to see the difference in what they look like versus being poured in the gray versus being poured in the black. And I'm not going to fill these ones up as much. I'm just trying to separate his little trunk to make sure that I get that glitter down in there. Because this little guy is kind of tiny. And I am making sure that I have a good coating, not, you know, not trying to skimp. You know, the tail might be a little sparse, but all right, let's... All right, got that all done. And let's get some poured in there. And this will also have, you know, the glitter, so maybe it will help make it a little bit more glittery. I don't know. And I am going to take my dotting tool because that's the smallest tool that I have. And take this little spoon, and we're just going to scoop a little bit out of it. Okay. So at least with the glue, it makes it nice and thick. So you can pretty much like drag it where you need it to be. All right, and that is where I am not even going to try and dome it. Not even. And let's see. What else? Let's see. I'm gonna get my all right. So I'm trying to see here. 1, 2, 3. Are you kidding me? This only has 3 pieces. Because what I was gonna do was make some little feet, but I do not have enough. So let me I should have made them a head is what I should have done. Let me see. Why don't I do a butterfly? And where did I put my mold? well, we could do a peacock. I just won't put any stones in, and we will just see. This would be a pretty peacock, and then we can kind of do the silver for the where we usually put the stones. Just dragging some of that in there. All right. I think we can put just a wee bit more. Just patting the bottom to see if there's any little trap bubbles. So I will get another little mold and we'll scrape this up, and then I'll clean this cup out. I'll be back on demold, and then we will get this box finished off, guys. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I am back. And this is now the next day. Yesterday afternoon, I had like this cold. I think it was allergies, but I was so stuffy, and I was like, oh my God, I'm coming down with something. But so I went to bed early last night, and I feel okay today. So hopefully it was just a fluke, or maybe from the smoke from the wildfires, because we've had a lot of it. So these are the little turtles. They came out really cute. And I ended up doing a little bit of the butterflies. I'm just going to leave it here until I get my container to put them in. Because I want to get to the box so I can get this video done, so I can get it up for you guys. Oh, this came out really, really cute. Let me, hopefully we didn't get any, it doesn't feel like there's any bubbles. Oh, right here there is one. So we got one. Let me get a chrome. That's the flat one. Fine. All right, let's just get his. So you can either do this or you can put the stones. Either way, it's still gorgeous. I love this little mold. So the glitter, you don't really see the glitter in this, but it is still really, really cute. And that one was, the hole was big enough that I just could color the inside of it. I will put some UV resin in there and fill it in, but I will do that off camera. And there we go. We have our cute little peacock. Move him over there and let him dry. Let's get this little guy out. I love this one too. Oop. But the tail breaks very easy, guys, on this. That's the only thing. But I can just, you know, put it like that. And, you know, like if we're going to put it on a box, you just put the glue down and then you put your tail. So I'm going to set this right here so that I don't lose the pieces. All right, so I was kind of playing around here. Let's go ahead and get our pieces demolded. This should, keyword, come out fairly easy. Once you break that center section, there you go. Oh, that is pretty. So that is the box. And I'm not seeing no bubbles. So I do have a little trimming to do on the bottom. I go both ways on the corners, so that way I make sure that I get any sharp bits off the corners. Okay. So that part is done and ready. And like I said, this is going to be the top. I wished it went like that because this looks much better than this. But this is how the box goes. So and be careful you don't scratch it. But I'm gonna bling this out. It's perfect. All right, so let's get our other little elephants out here so we can see. So this is with the black backing with the silver, and this is with a light backing with the silver. So both of them are gorgeous. So one just looks like a younger one and one looks like an older one. Trim him up. All right, let's get baby out. Goodness gracious, I got a lot of cleanup on this little dude. And I'd even tried not to overpour him. Because, I mean, basically, it's just that really small, I don't know what you call it, the overflow. So it just breaks. You just need something to get into those little tight areas, that's all. All right. So, don't know which one I like best. So we could put this here, but when the cover's off, this is going to stick up. So what I'm thinking, let's see, I don't know which one I like better. The dark. But we've got two of our babies. That we could put on the front. I wished we could have them facing like this. But they're going in the same direction. So the little one looks good down here. So maybe we could do that and then do a little one in the front. All right, I'll play with them here in a minute. Let's, so I went to the Dollar Tree and I'm just trying to figure out So we could put that on the top. And then that black will show through. And then we can put the elephant kind of on the top. But I think what I'm going to do is so if I did 3 rows and 3 rows, all right, so let me do that. And I am going to add some glue on top of this just to make sure that they stay down. I mean, not a lot, but enough just to make sure that this stays down. And I'll trim off that extra. So I'll make a box around it, and that way it'll cover that. Come on. On. Got stuff sticking everywheres. See. So 2.5 is the center. So it's do 2 rows there and 2 rows there. Oh, I went the wrong way. Which doesn't matter, but... Okay. And then I'll put something around the brim. So I guess we'll do 2 more this way again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Gonna get this peeled back. Why on earth are these being so difficult today? There we go. My goodness. Okay. So now we have our little thingy done around that. And on this one, I just want a strip. If I fold it in half, how many stones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Let's do 4 rows. All right, so we did a row of these. I also got these. But those are a different color. Let me see. that. Oh, sorry guys. All right, I think what I'm gonna do, that one is too wide. Yeah, I'll use one of these just to change up the bling. Now this tape is really sticky, so I don't have to add the glue on this one. Those little, these ones here, I'm like, I really don't know. So I am gonna cut this right there because it's peeled up and I don't want to have it I want the tape to be a fresh piece when I peel it, so. Okay. And these stones have that pink in it, so I figured it would just add an extra little sparkle to it. Yeah. So now we have got our little box done. Ooh. You know, some little girl likes blingy and shiny. All right, so if I did 4 rows of that, and then no, I don't think, let's see. I don't want to take away too much off the box, but I do want it to, you know, have something on the bottom as well. So maybe just go around the bottom. with the pink. Or I'm not going to put mirror tile on this just because I don't know, you know, if it's going to be for a little girl or not. So maybe I'll just do a row of this across like the front and the two sides. That way it has instead of going on all four sides, we'll have a front and a back. All right. I am going to put a row of tape so that I can keep it straight. So I'm going to start it right on that line, and that way I know that I will keep it straight. Okay. Let me... Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Okay. Do I do the back? You know what? We might as well. No, I'm going to be different this time. I'm not. I'm going to actually have it have sides. Ooh, dang it. And no, I think I'm just gonna leave it like we have a lot on the top going on. So I'm not gonna overdo it. Now, the question is, which elephant to use? And I still can see some of that, where that glitter was, and I don't like that. You know what? I use that whole sheet of the pink? No. There. I guess I did use that whole sheet of pink, huh? Didn't think I did, but I guess I did. What to do? I'm wondering if they, like, just sporadically around the, you know, the elephant, like if I put the elephant in and no, that's going to look tacky. Stuck on there so I don't lose it. No. All right, we're just gonna we're gonna glue him on. I'm gonna use the lighter one, but yeah, that will cover a lot of it. Why don't we do that? Okay, so I've got my E6000 out because I knew it would take forever with the other one. And just take a stick. Kind of butter it so then it doesn't ooze out. Do need a few more. Bigger globs in the middle. Okay, baby is staying. All right. So here is our little elephant box. I'm really tempted to put one right in the front here. Right on that bling strip. You know what? I'm gonna. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, so that's pretty close to the center. Just across that center. There we go. So we have our little jewelry box all embellished. Alrighty guys, that is it for today. I'm gonna let these dry and I will see you on the next video. Bye guys.